Hey guys, it's postboxpat. Welcome back to a brand new summer map change video where we're going to go over every single map change inside of Fortnite for you guys. Now if you guys are new around here, don't forget to tap that subscribe. Roughly 98% of you guys watching aren't already subscribed, and let's jump into this and go over all of the map changes we have in today's update. So there's a lot of stuff. First off, the fireworks in the back. Now this is a live event in the game, and you can actually check this out. I've got a video on my channel with the full event. I'm not going to play it here because it really doesn't need to be played throughout the whole thing because it's super long. Anyway, let's jump into it and go over all the small little minor map changes. The summer festival, we have it everywhere. So many decorations, so much summer stuff has now been added in, and all of the no sweat insurance sections have been completed. You can see the first one we've got over here is a brand new stage, which actually comes with a few sitting areas, a dance floor, a bunch of speakers, and some of the alien props reworked for the new summer fest. Really cool stuff, and I do really like what they've done here. They've definitely copied and pasted a lot of stuff from the alien stuff from last summer with the alien stuff that happened over at Believers Beach, but it's pretty cool. We also have these blimps. You can zip line up these and jump off them. It's kind of cool. It's kind of like a jumping point, and there's this kind of fish blimp. There's also this kind of no sweat insurance blimp, which the festival is sponsored by, which is kind of neat. We'll see that as we continue around. We'll see more no sweat signs, and also another kind of green fish blimp, which kind of just goes up here. There's a lot of stuff on the beach from different rings you can run through and just different areas. Generally, it is a no sweat vibe, but because BR isn't like a no sweat vibe at all, it really doesn't fit the mood. Like if you land in here, people are going to be shooting at you. They're not going to be dancing, so it's kind of a bit strange. But anyway, we've got a skate park but no skateboards. Another bit of a strange one, but kind of nice to see a skate park without skateboards. I don't really know what's going on there, but yeah, skate park, no skateboards. Kind of cool addition though, definitely fits the vibe. Also, you can see we've got our little signs over here, the peace, and obviously the no sweat. Again, it's not no sweat. You land over here, you will get sweated on, most likely, unless you find that odd player that's pretty chill. Okay, continuing on around here, we've got obviously all of the new decorations here. These were added in the previous update. They aren't brand new to this little update. These are not new, these little rings which we're going through now, but this is like one of the races. You can go through this in boats. I thought that Fortnite would add surfboards in, but they didn't. They decided to use boat races, which is kind of weird. I thought surfboards would be a great item. They are in creative, but they're not in BR. Kind of strange. And also on top of the foundation statue, we've got a giant peace sign made out of, I guess, it looks like speakers. Kind of neat, but no foundation. I guess that's his head. Foundation completely gone. And also, foundation boss has gone. That's right, guys. The boss foundation is no longer at this location. Very disappointed in this. I'm not too sure why they would have had him here in the first place and then removed him. Maybe it's something to do with the summer map change, which has glitched his mechanics out. Some people are saying it's storyline related because he went in the loop, but it would make no sense for them to have him here for like 2 updates or 3 updates. You got the season update, and the next one, and the next one, and then this one. It would make no sense to have him here for like 7 weeks and then just get rid of him. Like, what's the point? Someone explain what's going on there. Hopefully a bug. Everyone report it as a bug, and hopefully we see foundation return. I don't really know. I've reported it as a bug, and hopefully other people will report it as well. I hope that the foundation does come back because it's really good for boss meets, and he's one of my favorite bosses. It makes no sense why they would remove him from here. I don't know. Weird map change. Very strange. Did not expect that at all. The next one I want to mention is for those on Nintendo Switch. They've been sending in this screenshot here over at the Rock people. Apparently they're rebuilding Tilted. This will probably be seen in a future update, but currently is not there at this moment in time. Also, the Ice King's shield has been spotted inside of one of the Fortnite quests. This is where you collect an anomaly. Now, for those that have watched the channel in the past and know that I love the Fortnite storyline, to me, the quest Fortnite storyline stuff is irrelevant. The reason I say that is because 50% of the time, I would get eliminated while listening to the phone call. Now, I know you could listen to these on leaks on Twitter or play in a bot lobby or maybe do it with another account, the challenges again, but that should just not happen. You should either be able to replay the audio logs in the UI system or just have it so you're invincible when you're on the phone or something, because it's really frustrating. I don't understand what's going on with the storyline, and to be honest, the only relevant thing I've ever found from these phone calls is Paradigm returning. That's about it. There's really been nothing else inside of the BR challenges themselves that are relevant to the storyline that I've noticed on the phone calls. Let me know if you agree or disagree with that. It'd be interesting. For those that play Toy War a lot and Toy Box, I've now added in the new shotgun as well. For anyone interested in that, the new shotgun is now live in Fortnite Creative, the Prime shotgun. You can head into the maps, Toy War, Toy Box, the codes are on screen. You can head in there, you will enjoy it. It's a cool map, and obviously you can try out the new Prime shotgun, get some practice with it, and it's a pretty powerful shotgun. I'd say it's probably one of my favorite shotguns ever added. I've been using it quite a bit in Toy Box and Toy War, to be honest, rotating between them, and I've really enjoyed it. So yeah, try it out, guys, if you get a free moment. Also, for those that have been living underneath some sort of rock and you haven't landed over at Sleepy, the right side of Sleepy, the furthest side towards the sea, is actually now changing with its reality tree. Now it has 3 different POIs. The first one, which we're going to be looking at here, is going to be the Colosseum vibe. This is the first one, and it really is neat and nice. Inside of here, it comes with a nice lot of designs, different trees bending through it, really cool Colosseum vibes, and each building has its own unique look. There isn't really much story to this area other than it's kind of like remixed houses from the original Sleepy Sound area, but it's kind of neat and obviously does reflect that original Colosseum vibe. If you do like this sort of stuff and you love landing at these reality POIs, feel free to land at them. I tend to not go to them just because the loot can be different each time, because obviously there's 3 different variants and you might get one that you don't know too well. But if you learn the variants, they could be good spots, because a lot of players probably won't land at these POIs as much because they don't understand the loot paths, because stuff changes and stuff. So definitely worth considering if you like Sleepy, and if you just want to explore new POIs, this is pretty cool. So this is the first one we got, obviously the Colosseum vibe one. I'm going to be moving on to the next one in a second. Let's go over to that. You can now vote on the block inside of Fortnite as well. The first block construction building has begun its voting phase. You can go in here and vote which apartment you want to be constructed, which is pretty awesome. My apartment did not get selected, for those wondering, but that's okay. The ones that did get selected are amazing. So the next one we've got here is the Western theme. Now the Western theme one is kind of nice as well. I think this is personally my favorite just because it gives that kind of old Western tilted vibes. Remember the old tilted guys where you could not build? I thought that was really unique, and obviously kind of a sign of like the early no sweat builds, I guess, or no builds gamer, like an early hint towards it over at the Western Tilted. And that's what we have here, kind of that vibe, using the same sort of props, the same sort of design. Obviously it's not inside of a bubble, which is created by a 0-point rift. It's not inside of that, it's inside a reality tree, which is kind of similar, but I do like what they're doing over here. I do hope they do mix it up a little bit though. It is kind of similar, a lot of the reality trees at the minute, so I'm hoping maybe they do something completely different and bring like Starry Suburbs or Pleasant Park or Retail Row, rather than kind of remixing. But I do like what they're doing. I think this is really cool map change content, and for those that love map changes, this is really unique. And each game, it gives a different vibe, because each POI possibly could have a different outcome each game, depending on how lucky you are with the different POIs rendering in and landing. So yeah, this is the Western one. I think this is my personal favorite one here over at the Sleepy Sound POI reality tree. I feel like it's got the most vibe, the most vibrant, really colorful, really cool. The remix is definitely really awesome. The Neo one is also nice, definitely not my favorite, probably my second favorite one, this one. I do like what they've done with it. Again, it's not as good as the Neo Butter Barn, but it's got a little peely stand on the left over there. It's also got some kind of stuff here with some, I guess, the Neo signs, and obviously just generally overall a bridge across the middle and a lot of different vibes. It plays completely different to the other POIs. This one, you can see, because of the bridges and stuff, it does give it a little bit of height and different depth. This can be quite useful in the no builds mode. It has a lot of height to it, so very useful to land if it is the Neo variant in no builds. I think it's probably one of the better ones to land at, because you've got a lot of different height you can use, and obviously people can't build up to you, so, and even possibly not be able to jump up to you, because a lot of it is too tall rather than one tall. So overall, a great kind of POI, this one. That's why it's probably my favorite for no builds, but for standard BR, it probably be my second favorite. Really nice. I do love the Neo design and the Neo vibes, and again, keeps doing that across the whole Fortnite island, and I love it. So just keep it up, guys. Really awesome over at Fortnite with these map changes. But I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you are new around here, don't forget to tap that subscribe, don't forget to tap that notification bell. I'll see you guys very soon in future content, and once again, this is postboxpat signing out.